We are back, and we are going to dive into the second day of investigation for this case 5, Nace 23. Yes, let's okay. February 9th, 3:43. Oh, Hottie Clinic. Ooh. Okay, yeah. We just started. We were starting the investigation, and look where we're at. We're starting our investigation
Oh,
today.
no. Don't freaking tell me.
Well, I guess that's where, because I don't know if you remember, but Phoenix was like injured from the bridge. So, guessing that's just where he is.
Oh,
I mean, we'll see.
God.
I'm still up at this hour, reading through the trial record of a certain case. First case my mentor, Mia Fey, had ever handled in a court of law. The horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage here within its pages. Dahlia Hawthorne. What I have read, I don't want to believe. It is written here. This isn't the Dahlia I knew. He was a cute college student. After falling into Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved. I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the world and back. There's no way he's in the hospital for a cold. Feel dizzy, my eyes are ringing, my throat burns, and my head is on fire. But I will recover. Have to recover by this afternoon. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable. But I know that he will be able to help me with them somehow. Night, 2:43 p.m.
I'm guessing you're gonna be Phoenix.
Yeah, let's go back since we're Phoenix. Since Phoenix is back, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You still look a little green in the face. Or maybe Viridian in artist speak.
Actually, my fever has gone down quite a bit.
How's your temperature now?
Only 102.2 degrees. Nothing to worry about. Anyway, I read today's trial record. You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive despite the circumstances.
You're not in the clear yet. The main point of contention tomorrow is going to be the murder weapon.
Yeah.
In the end, the Shichishito did not deliver the deadly blow. Which means there must be another sword hiding out there that we don't know about.
Another sword, huh? Where was the orb?
Don't you worry about the thing, pal. I'll dig up the murder weapon myself, or I'll eat my coat.
Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here.
That is probably for the best. Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a visit. There's something I want to look into.
And that is?
Our client's background, naturally. You mean Iris, sir? I have the feeling that we've met before.
I mean, Phoenix probably should know at this point.
Yeah, I mean...
Because
Should
Well,
say something. But maybe he
yeah,
won't say
because
anything with Gumshoe there.
maybe because Phoenix obviously knows shit's Dahlia, and Phoenix
Yeah.
read the records of that case. That so he should know that Edgeworth was
Yeah,
the
he's fully
prosecutor for
aware.
that case.
Yeah.
Okay, he's just not saying anything.
All he wants confirmation one way or the other. Since I probably won't be getting that from you. Hint, hint.
Sorry, Edgeworth.
I bid you adieu, right? Take care. Guess I should get moving too.
Why? You need to be somewhere? Just like, no, you don't need to go anywhere, Gumshoe. I know you have nothing better to do.
I was just gonna go home and make some ramen because I can't afford anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotta get to work on this bridge, pal. Rigging something up so we can get across to the other side.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Maya's still stuck over in the inner temple.
Whoops. But don't you worry, pal. As soon as it's all set, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you, Gumshoe.
Gotta do every cough. No
Yeah.
problem, pal. Just try not to give me that cough of yours, okay? Alright, I'm off.
Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out. I promise.
One of these days.
In the meantime, I've got to continue collecting evidence. Okay, investigation time. Back to Phoenix. I don't know why Maya doesn't just come out and, like, wave across the bridge.
Yeah. But she's still, like, meditating, training.
Yeah. There's a narrow path going off in a different direction than that of the main hall. Looks like someone's taken the effort to write to Heavenly Hall on the signpost. That thing looks like it's ready to collapse, at least more than it did before. According to Bikini, Eagle Mountain is very prone to earthquake. Which reminds me, if my memory serves me correctly, Edgeworth isn't exactly a fan of earthquakes. That's low, buddy, that's low.
Damn.
It really is more of a dusty bridge than a dusky bridge. The kidnapping incident happened here 11 years ago, so maybe it's cursed too. Hazakura Temple doesn't have a single private phone line, and there aren't any houses in the area, so I guess Bikini is the only one who uses this. Really wish I'd brought my cell phone with me. It looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there. I can't see the inner temple from here. Really hope Maya's okay. I think that's all we can do here. Let's head on over to Heavenly Hall. Looks like no one's here. Larry! Loris! I was sure he'd be hiding here. Guess I'll try again later. Stuff is really ruining the beautiful atmosphere around here. So inappropriate. Like Sister Bikini in a bikini. Ugh. Gotta think of the kittens. These steps lead up to the foot of Dusky Bridge. Coming down is a cinch, but going back up doesn't look like a walk in the park. I don't understand why rivers always want to flow downstream, not up. Look at this graffiti. Scrawled right on the front of the shack. At least he managed to get a pretty good likeness. Really think about it, I guess art kind of suits him. I mean, his very existence is an art, of sorts. Now he's really piled up on the straw roof. Otherworldly, like something out of a fairy tale. Well, the roof part, anyway. Sign says Heavenly Hall. Guess it's pretty fitting if you spent a night in this little freezing shack. You'd probably find yourself at the pearly gates by morning. I think that's... This is the famous Eagle River. I got to try out its rough rapids the other night. It has a really strong current, and they weren't kidding. Both powerful and fast flowing. I was dead lucky. I mean, lucky not to be dead. Okay. To the main gate then. Oh, that's definitely Larry.
Come on, please. It's for art's sake. I swear.
Only one guy I know who could be this persistent and high strung.
I'm talking about the. I'm talking about the. Heroine. I know he's talking about like female hero, but it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
funny. Like when I first read that, I'm like,
No,
oh,
yeah, I had the same
oh.
thought. No, heroin with an E.
Yeah, yeah. I'm talking about the heroine here. The heroine in my book. It'll make you famous.
Where's
It'll
all
get
my
you high.
heroin? Where's all my heroin? Enough. A fool's fools. Oh, God. Fools. Okay. A fool's fools, who foolishly accept the foolishness of a fool's fool. Wouldn't you agree, Phoenix Wright? Did I get a whip? Sorry, I mean,
Did she just take some heroin before saying that?
Yeah, no, I mean, maybe a little bit, yeah. Wait a second. I know you. Oh, that was Phoenix. Wait a second. I know you. Your reflexes and mine need to shape up. My brain's frying like a sunny side up, and you want to grill me over a name?
Franzi, you can't do that. But as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death. Or so I'm told.
Whip a dead horse. Isn't that one of your American sayings? Not quite. No, it's not. And I'm not on the brink of anything. I will take one more whip, please.
Come on, Nick. Tell her, would you? Tell her she needs to model for my new picture book. Franzi's Whippity Whip Trip.
Before you ask me to model, learn to give at least semi-coherent testimony. Before that, you'll have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry.
I don't care what anyone says. I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. She flew. I'm telling you. Whoosh. Just like that dude with the red underwear. I think I'm gonna forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologize.
Off he goes. It's amazing how little has changed with you in the past year, Phoenix Wright. Okay, what do you got for me, Francisco? You've been in Germany all this time? That's right. Extending my perfect win record, naturally. Oh joy, sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Really
You sure you have a perfect win record?
Maybe in Germany. I'm Francisco von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany, came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Francisco was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Father was the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma. He had a perfect win record for 40 long years. But now, he is gone from this world. Don't tell me you still hold a grudge against me because of what happened to your father. Phoenix Wright, you will fall before me, this I promise. But it will be for my sake, not my father's. Are we clear? Yes, Crystal. In truth, I was shocked. I came back to America with the intention of defeating you. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading the defense. Edgeworth. Come to think of it, Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred von Karma as well. Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting, you know. He said this case has a special significance to you. Because it does. And that's precisely why I am here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy pieces all the better. It's probably the fever, but she's so openly hostile that it's almost kind of cute. No smirking. No whipping the sick. That foolish fool doing such a foolish favor for such a foolishly foolish fool. Edgeworth. Make no mistake, Phoenix Wright. I came here for one thing and one thing only. Pulverize you. Not like I thought you were here to bring me some Cold Killer X, you know. I went over the whole case file on the flight over. You read the whole thing? Yes, every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph. All the ridiculous things you did made a very interesting read, you know. Attempting to cross the burning bridge? Did you even consider the dangers? No. The only thought in my mind was I have to get across. A fool who doesn't think is more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks. Gumshoe said he'd let me know once the bridge was repaired. He's got to be okay, I just know it. Plus, I need to ask her about what really happened at the Inner Temple that night. Okay, one impressive gate. Compared to the grandeur of the main gate of the Von Karma estate, it's but a pet door. Looks really idyllic with all that snow on it, don't you think? All that snow? Don't make me laugh. This is but a light dusting where I come from. Don't make things up just because you think I'll never get to see it for myself. Love to know what that thing was used for on the night of the crime. Still thinking small, I see, Phoenix, right? Or perhaps not at all. That's why you will never defeat me. Sorry to burst your bubble, but I don't recall ever losing to you. It's time for us to settle this once and for all with one final show. Looks like she mentally blocked out my victories from her memory. Also, I do get the feeling we're not going to be facing her tomorrow, but I don't know.
It could be Cyclops, who knows? Maybe he'll make an appearance.
That's what I'm thinking, just because, like, there's no way he doesn't come back up. Like, he's important to this story.
Mm-hmm.
It's a quaint little bell tower. Never would have thought that something this horrible was about to happen. When I was running the lights out bell that night. You can see the main hall from here. I wonder how the head nun is holding up. Oh? Wow, is that an inkling of human kindness I sense? But do you enjoy causing other people pain with that sharp tongue of yours? Nothing compared to the pain you cause with that leathery whip of yours. Okay. Go inside. That was one long sigh. Yeah, I would assume so. Sister Bikini.
My. I didn't know you were here. How are you doing?
You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake.
I suppose I made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? I let Mystic Elise die, and then there's Iris as well.
Mystic Elise? Now that I think about it.
There's an acolyte stuck at the Inner Temple. And that poor little girl has gone missing too.
Oh, I forgot about Pearl.
Yeah, I forgot she went missing.
Oh, shit. Whoops.
That little girl? You don't mean Pearls, do you?
Yes, I'm afraid I do. She hasn't been seen since the morning after that incident.
Pearls? She's missing. Why didn't anyone tell me about this?
No one cared.
Yeah, I didn't even remember that. Oh, this was like the universe this time. I bet the writing on these sliding doors instructions for spirit channeling, kind of like how we scroll mouth. Okay, I think this stuff might be the same. I read these walls. If a large Magatama, I can't. If I can see Psyche locks at the tiny Magatama. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is all the same.
I must be getting old. I think I seriously lost faith in myself.
Are you talking about your performance at the trial today?
You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull that sword from Mystic Elisa's body that night. I'm certain of it. At least I was until this morning.
I don't see any Psyche locks, so she must be telling the truth. So why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden?
You know that artist who testified after me?
I saw Iris flying, her white hood fluttering. I felt like I might start flying myself.
When I saw that man testify so fervently about something so impossible, I started to wonder if I'd acted just like him when I was on the witness stand.
I wouldn't take that guy too seriously.
But then I
He's an
remembered I
artist.
can fly.
Yes, he's an artist, but all he draws is trouble and nothing else. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, it can only mean one thing. They both didn't see what they think they saw. On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the Temple, is that correct?
That's right. I'm sure it was Iris.
But Iris claimed she was in her room in Hazakura Temple.
I knew I shouldn't have come back here that night.
But because you did, Maya is stuck all by herself at the Inner Temple.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, he could have died along with her, but now she's gonna die all alone.
Yup, all your fault.
The drafts in that place are nothing to shake a stick at. Winter is especially bad.
I'll bet. Raining Hall looks like it's about to fall down any second.
Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know.
Earthquakes? We already talked about this.
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall.
That's so interesting. Because when we were examining the bridge, he said, "Oh yeah, Bikini told me that the mountain has earthquakes." But he just told us this then. So those were events out of order. That's very strange. Usually they're pretty good about that. We've got to get Maya out of there fast.
But still, there's really no need to worry. The area on the other side of Dusky Bridge is isolated like an island. And plus, it's like, yeah, don't worry. And if she is dead, someone else can channel her spirit, you know? So it's like
That's
she
true.
never died anyway.
That's true. You don't need Pearl around, do you? You just have her channel Maya all the time. Oh, but if we find her, assuming Pearl's also alive. She might be dead, too.
Exactly. Yeah, then we'll need someone else.
It's like an island. How so?
Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is in their temple. No one lives out there, and it's surrounded on all sides by the river or the forest.
I see.
So a criminal would be trapped since they choose to flee in that direction. As long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she will have to stay there.
That means Maya could be stuck out there with a murderer and with no way of escape either.
Like I said, don't worry, she's dead. She's not stuck with anybody.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yes, I suppose it does.
Oh, please, Gumshoe, get that bridge up faster. I'm curious about a few things, if you don't mind answering some questions.
Oh, you need to know my measurements for your investigation or something.
No, no, no. I want to know a little more about the victim, Miss Elise Donim.
I'm afraid I don't know her waist size or her bust size for that matter.
No, no. I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself that she wasn't here for spiritual training.
My. You make it sound like this place is some sort of dump, Mr. Wright. Miss Elise was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know.
There, you did it again, Sister Bikini. I noticed you always referred to Miss Donim as Mystic Elise.
Oh?
Yes, now why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte.
We address all our visitors as mystic. It makes their experience feel authentic. And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know.
How do you know that? How can you say for sure that she's older than you?
Was there like 5?
Oh yeah, that's the
Oh,
big one.
spot on.
It seems Miss Elise Donim was no ordinary visitor after all. And there's Pearls, who was with Miss Donim on the evening of the murder. Now she's vanished. It's all got to be connected somehow. Why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess?
Please, Mr. Ray, I know you're worried, but try to keep it together.
Oh man, my head's throbbing so bad it's killing me. Pearls, he was with Miss Donim on the night of the murder, remember?
Yes, but I have a temple to run, you know. I was busy preparing for the training. I didn't see the little darling even once after we'd finished eating dinner.
The murder. It didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it?
According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either.
Come on, keep calm. There's one place left where Pearls could be. She just has to be there. Come on, Gumshoe. Only you'll be done with the repairs soon. Oh yeah, maybe she's with Maya. And they're both the murderer. Okay, let's go to the courtyard. This is where Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. Hard to imagine she was lying on the stand, so maybe there are some clues that have yet to be found. Okay, no people. Okay. Miss Janim's staff. I definitely remember there being a crystal sphere attached to the staff. Yes, Larry eventually found the sphere near the foot of Dusky Bridge, but what was it doing all the way out there? The Shichishito. It's there in Miss Sakami's right hand. But it was proven in court today that it wasn't the murder weapon. Given the design, it must have been used for some pretty gruesome things in the past. The ceremonial sword. It was used for ceremonies. Killing ceremonies. They get quite a bit of snow up here on Eagle Mountain. Around here, skis aren't just for fun, they're tools for getting around. Sled? Now that's got to be for Bikini's own personal entertainment. Main gate's on the other side of the stone wall. The difference in elevation is almost 10 feet. That's how steep the hillside is. And that's also the height the body fell from, according to the autopsy. Is it possible that Miss Donim was pushed from the top of the wall? That is an interesting thought. Like someone laddered up from the other side, pushed her over, and then climbed over, and then climbed down this ladder.
It's interesting.
Because we had assumed she was pushed out of here, out of the window.
Yeah.
but it's possible that it was over this wall. The building up there is the main hall. It was where we were staying. It sits kind of funny because it was built on a very steep slope. You enter from the main gate side. These rooms above me are on the ground. Apparently, Miss O'Nim was staying in the corner room. I guess that's where she was pushed from that night. Actually, yeah, no, that makes more sense that it was from the wall, because we're on the low side. So the wall up here is like floor level if you're coming from the other side, basically. So you just drag over, and then you push over and drop down. That makes more sense if they were coming from the bridge rather than from the room. Okay, I think. Let me make sure. Okay. There are a few of these stone lanterns scattered around in this courtyard. Without the city glare to compete with, I imagine they would seem a lot brighter. Guess Sister Bikini must like them now, since Iris can't be here. Okay. Let's head back. Oh. Okay, something new is happening here. Okay. Hey!
What's that jarring, inconsiderately loud yell?
Ah, okay.
Oh, okay. So this is where you've been, keeping nice and warm, I see.
Detective, have you finished repair?
Bridge, yes. Yeah, I did. I told you I'd let you know. Well. Then I'll come along with you and burn it down again. Sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized entry. Access is restricted to people involved in the case. What was that? I'm involved, aren't I? You couldn't get much more involved than me. Because I'm the murderer.
It's been a while, Scruffy.
It's Miss Von Karma.
Mister, please leave the investigation to me.
My. Well, you certainly seem to have everything under control.
I am on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to. As you work to pin the guilt on Iris. What are you daydreaming about, Phoenix, right? Oh, that hurts, you know. Silence. I, Francisca Von Karma, will personally guide you through your investigation. So you will follow me. She's not seriously going to follow me around, is she? Okay, let's go to the gate. Oh, wow. That's something.
Yeah.
Wow, that's funny. That seems very flimsy.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, really.
It's like I used my my ramen budget to buy the resources.
You want to go talk to Larry first?
Uh,
No, of course not. Can you
No.
imagine, like, we can finally go save Maya. Hey, Larry, what's up?
Nah, fuck that.
Things have certainly become a lot more hectic than before. They must have commenced the investigation. I'm guessing that's Pearl
Yeah.
then.
Oh, Mr. Nick.
When have you ever voiced Pearl?
Oh, wait. I thought this was never mind. I thought this was Maya. I'm sorry. No, this is probably Pearl. Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
missing. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Oh, Mr. Nick. Voice.
Yep.
Pearls. Mr. Nick. Mr. Nick. So you were here ever since that night? I was so lonely. I thought I was going to die. Like Maya, she's dead. When I woke up in the morning and saw that Dusky Bridge was gone, I realized I was all alone. You was all alone? It must have been very trying for you, little girl. You're... I'm Francisca von Karma, the prodigy. No need to worry now that I'm here. You're the prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year. Well, I don't like you. You're nothing but a little girl without your whip. Damn. Mystic
Yeah, what
Maya
do you gotta
didn't
do?
anything.
You use that whip on this little girl, huh?
Yeah, you gotta whip a little girl. Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong. You were so mean. I'll never forgive you. He's gonna whip Phoenix. Is what it's gonna do. Looks like Pearl's words are getting under her skin. Why are you whipping me? I didn't even say anything. Yeah, I know. I know how this goes. You didn't have to. The smile on your lips gave you away. Anyway, Pearls. Weren't you with Maya? I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Huh? What are you talking about, Pearls? Mistake Maya. Wait, Pearls? She just ran off. Ow. That was cruel, Phoenix, right? To make a little girl cry like that is inexcusable. What was that all about? Pearls acting like that. Giving me the creeps. So I better take another look around since I finally got a chance. Especially since something about this place seems different from 2 days ago. Okay. You can see Dusky Bridge from here. An unusually long bridge, isn't it? I would say it's about 20 yards. Guess the gorge is too wide to cross a piece of rope or wire, huh? Therefore, no one has crossed the gorge in either direction since the night of the murder. Simple yet sound deduction, wouldn't you say, Phoenix Wright? Look at all the Buddha statues lined up along this path. Phoenix Wright, do you think this is how many siblings the head nun has? Why don't you ask her the next time you see her? You know what? I think I will. She'll probably slap you for prying into her private affairs. A weird smell coming from that incinerator. The door is also open, almost like it's begging me to look inside. Oh well, let's see what stunning clue is concealed in here, shall we? Huh, empty. How naive of you, Phoenix Wright. It's a bit strange, don't you think? Francisco von Karma. To remember, there was snow on this incinerator the first time I saw it. In other words, someone's been using it to burn something recently. Listen, Phoenix Wright, it's impertinent to call people by their full name. I was only copying you. Phoenix Wright? What? And would you stop calling me by my full name like that? Was this once was this once a prosperous port? Port? Yes, that metal hook is a mooring post for boats, you know. Oh, that's an anchor for one of the wires that's used to hold up the bridge. I think the wire that was tied to this one probably snapped when the bridge burned down. I mean, there's no way there was ever a port all the way up here. Don't get smart with me, Phoenix Wright. I didn't say anything. It's all on this side, so let us slide on over to the other side. Mechanic that I've never forgotten about. Oh. There's a little gate that leads to the garden. There's no entry on the sign, though. Come now, Phoenix Wright. What are you doing? Let's go in. It's half open anyway. What harm could come of it? But it says no entry. Don't you Americans enjoy doing whatever you like and then simply say whatever? That's got nothing to do with anything. But who told you that? Sign says Inner Temple. I don't know how you're reading it, but it's incomprehensible to me. Actually, I can't read it either. And incomprehension isn't a very good habit to have, Phoenix Wright. He looks really happy to have finally caught me on something. This must be the door that leads to the inner temple, where Maya Fey was training on the night of the murder. Yes, there's a solitary room there called the training hall. You could do with some training yourself, Phoenix, right? Yow! You're completely out of shape. I don't know how much more of this woman I can take. Guess that's it for this. What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? Maya, she was supposed to be in here training. Yet it appears she's nowhere to be seen. What's that? Strange lock. Wasn't there 2 days ago. Whole room is really giving off some strange vibe. That looks exactly like the psyche lock.
It does indeed.
It's an antique dresser. Don't you dare open it, Phoenix Wright. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her not to touch things. What a pity, it's full of nothing but old clothes for the acolytes. But we weren't opening yet. I'm from the prosecutor's office. I can do anything. Yeah, you can do anything, except stand up to a 9-year-old girl.
Oh,
Got him. Look at those wafer-thin mattresses. I'm sorry, Phoenix Wright. Wafer-thin? Yeah, you know, what, thin like a wafer? In other words, uncomfortable. So we describe things like mattresses. Guess you must say wafer-thick or something back in Germany. Not about these mattresses, certainly not. What do you think this yellowish poster is, Phoenix Wright? It's a scroll, not a poster. It's a picture of a woman who's actually... a woman? I don't see any woman here. There's a different atmosphere in this room since the last time I was here. No, it's not a different atmosphere, it's a different smell. It's gravy. What's the matter? This scroll, it's been completely covered in gravy. Yes, there's a very appetizing smell in the air. Gravy is a type of sauce. When you run out of paint, you Americans use gravy as a substitute, I see. No. No, no one does that. Starters, it stinks. Must be the gravy that we've had with the roast on the night of the incident. Now I'm really curious what this is supposed to be in, like, the original... like, in the original version, because I guarantee you that's not what, like, it originally was. Like, that's localization. I'm really curious now. Why would anyone do this? Why this scroll? The scroll shows a picture of Misty Fey, master of the Korean channeling technique. Why would anyone cover it in gravy? I can't make out what's drawn on this scroll at all. I'll never understand you Americans and your so-called artists. Artists. Yeah. Okay, the gates. This door. When I was here 2 days ago, that weird lock wasn't on it. Those chains, almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. Never seen a lock quite like this before. I have. I've seen locks and chains just like this before. They look just like the ones that guard a person's secrets during a psyche lock. I wonder if this lock is guarding something too. Dark secrets in a dark cavern. What took you so long? Not even you managed to get here faster. Oh, okay.
oh, look who decided to show up.
Yup.
I thought even you'd manage to get here faster than this, Mr. Trite.
Prosecutor Godot. I didn't know you were here. Prosecutor? How come you didn't show up at the trial today?
I could ask you the exact same question.
But I had a cold, so...
I had something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with. The importance of which is something you have no hope of ever understanding.
Enough. I believe I have the measure of you. You are the very worst kind of prosecutor. What could be more important than a trial?
Coffee. Who's the wild mayor, right?
This is Miss Von Karma. She was the acting prosecutor in your absence today.
Ah, well, I guess I owe you one then. You could go now, princess. It's time for the big boys to take the reins.
So who do you think you are? This case is mine.
Hey, Philly. Know your role and shut your mouth. I can't stand women like you.
Damn.
Bro.
Didn't expect him to say that.
What a fucking asshole.
I'm only going to say this once, Lady von Wippenberg. Go home.
Phoenix Wright? What are you hitting me for?
You deserve more cracks of the whip than that, Trite.
What?
You still don't get it, do you? You don't realize that you've set something in motion that you'll never be able to undo.
Something different about Godot today. I think such a strong sense of something from behind that mask of his. Is it anger or is it sorrow? You had some important business, and that's why you weren't in court, huh? So what was it?
Told you once before, but perhaps you don't remember. I returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. See, Trey, I've experienced something most have not. Death.
You died.
Of course, being extradited from hell is a tedious affair. The meticulous regeneration and adjustment of all your internal organs is, well, let's just say modern medicine allows us all to live to a ripe old age. Even someone like me.
So you mean that mask you wear is...
This ugly device, I promise, it's not a fashion statement, my unenlightened friend. Without this, I can't see your frequently dumbfounded face.
I didn't know.
My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. Still, I keep this worn out piece of junk of a body going with regular servicing.
I'm sorry, but you say you experienced death. How is that possible? What happened?
Why don't you ask him?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, right. You. You should know all about it. You know when my life ended, and who ended it for me.
Well, Phoenix Wright, do you? I don't know what he's talking about. Although, to be honest, you feel a little tug at the corner of my memory. I think I do know about how Godot was killed.
Will all become clear in due time. Isn't that right, Trey?
Earlier, you said I've done something I can never undo. What did you mean by that exactly?
The inner temple here on this side of Dusky Bridge is an isolated island.
That's what Sister Bikini said too.
And I wondered, right? Do you know what the police are doing here today?
What do you mean?
They're searching. Searching for any trace of an acolyte who went missing.
Missing?
As leader of the search party, I could tell you this with absolute certainty. IFA is not on this side of Dusky Bridge.
Huh? But that's impossible. She came here that night and...
I won't say it again. The chances of her being here are nil. Excluding, of course, one very unique place.
One? Where's that?
The Sacred Cavern, the entrance of which we are standing at right now. This is the only place that the search party has yet to explore.
They haven't searched that cavern yet, huh?
Be aware, though, that the temperature inside frequently falls below freezing. Even if she were in there, the chances of her being found alive are slim at best.
No.
Which means, Trite, that you sent Maya Fey to her death.
You fool. If that's the situation, why aren't you there and why aren't you in there with the search party right now?
You must have blinders on, my equestrian angel. Don't you see the big lock and chains?
Why aren't we in there? Do you see that cartoonishly big lock and chains? You think we, the police, have tools to deal with chains?
It's a trick lock. I'm making preparations to open it as we speak. Well, Trite. Once again, a woman dies because of you.
Once again? What are you talking about?
Don't tell me you've forgotten. It's only 2 years ago, after all. When the last unfortunate woman died because of you.
Because of me?
And do you know who that was? It was Maya Fey's sister. That's right, Mia Fey.
Mia?
You killed her.
No, that's not how it was. Okay, and with that, I think it is out time to wrap this one up. So we will continue getting information from Godot next time.